Oh. Trying to turn this around a little bit. Give you guys a better view. I don't know if that's a better view. Let me get out of the way. Where is it? I don't know. Camera never does anything justice. It's weird when you take a picture. Again, I just rode across the country on a scooter, and I was in some gorgeous, gorgeous places. And would take pictures with me and the scooter and the beautiful view. Hello, Brandon, behind me. And hoping for this amazing shot. And oftentimes that, again, the picture wouldn't do it justice, and you couldn't feel the depth and the, hello, Tommy John, the depth in the canyon or the height of the mountain or the ragingness of the river that was floating by. But you go forward and you do your best and you get out of the way and you pick up the camera from time to time and you spin it around. And again, nothing is being done justice. Good morning. How are you?
Good. Where did you find that coffee?
It'll be open at 6:30 in the hotel. Are you from Germany?
No, I'm not.
Where are you from?
Netherlands.
Netherlands. Well, that's very close.
It is.
Enjoy your day. Just met somebody from the Netherlands. She had binoculars and a camera. She looks like she's going to do some adventuring this morning. Yeah, in the lobby, in the lounge, they serve coffee at 6:30. So that's like 10 minutes from now.
Yeah.
I snuck it.
You just stole it.
I'm crafty that way. I don't like to call it stealing.
Good for you.
Thank you. I'm a survivor. Hello from sunny Toronto, Gary Beatty. Any hiking nearby? Get her on the show. Maybe she wants to adventure with you. She probably does. Friendly woman. I don't know if I've ever actually met anyone from the Netherlands. But RJ wants to know if there's hiking nearby. Yeah, there's hiking right there. Right there. But anyway, good morning to you. My name is Ken Tracy, and this is Coffee with Ken. It is Saturday morning. It is 6:21 a.m. I'm going to feel bad about that. Hello from Cleveland, and hello from Charlotte. Did I tell her how much I bench press? I mean, well, you were there. You saw the conversation. The fact that I think I can bench press 200 pounds didn't come up. How strange is that at 6:30 in the morning? I usually, when I'm shaking somebody's hand, I'm going, was that a firm grip? Well, that's because I can bench press quite a bit, Mr. or Mrs. Hello from Iowa. But anyway, happy Saturday. And again, it's 6:22 a.m. Hello from Naperville. Ian. Ian's on the line, Ian. Welcome, Ian. But anyway, this is a show I've been doing for quite some time. Hello from Ohio. It's a show about me talking, and it is a show. Hello from Indiana. Hello from Orlando. It's going to be just a show about me saying hello to various locations around the world. Hello again from Cleveland. It's a show about me talking and sharing some experiences and sharing the ups and downs we have in life. And did I make it? I made it. I'm here. Guys, I'm doing my introduction. I'm never going to get done with my introduction if you keep asking me all these great questions. And without my introduction, I don't get to drink my coffee. So I appreciate it. I've checked in. Show about me talking and sharing some experiences and sharing a little bit about the ups and downs we have in life and sharing some adventures. And, about 6 weeks ago, I decided to go on an adventure across the country riding my scooter. And when you go on strange adventures, you come across, you got to develop new routines and new habits and new styles and not, hopefully you don't lose the good habits that you had in place back home. And I think that's going to be a challenge, but I'm pretty determined, so don't worry about it. I'm going to keep my good habits rocking and rolling. But I can just see in a different lifestyle, it would have been easy to lay in bed and not get up and not get my coffee and not say good morning. And we wouldn't want to do that, would we? But anyway, for those that have been watching a while, you know it's not just a show about me talking. You know it is also a show, which I'm using a hot chocolate packet to keep my coffee warm, about me sharing my love of coffee. And with that in mind, I got a nice hot cup of coffee, I think, in front of me. And I'm so excited to take my first sip at this early hour on this Saturday morning. My hope is wherever you are, whatever you're doing, you got a hot cup of coffee in front of you as well. Cheers to us. I mean, it's pretty hot. It's pretty hot. I'm going to have to develop a system. They don't serve coffee in the hotel lobby till 6:30. The dining room's open, but that's their coffee. I don't know. What did I eat for breakfast? Wow, all these great questions. I didn't eat for breakfast. I've just been up for like 20 minutes or so. I woke up. I got dressed. I went to the washroom. I grabbed my coffee cup. I strolled out in this spectacular community and went for a walk, tried to figure out the best way to find some hot coffee and get my day started. And I did. And I typed in Saturday morning coffee with Ken on my phone. I met a woman from the Netherlands. Brendan says it looks so cold. I believe it's 32 degrees right now. It actually doesn't feel that cold. I mean, I'm wearing a sweatshirt. I've been riding across the mountains for the last couple of days on a scooter, so I might be impervious? Is that a word? Immune to the effects of cold? I'm becoming a superhero on my travels. How cool is that? I can't wait till I can learn how to fly. Oh, okay, let's get back to some questions. Where am I? I'm in Wyoming. I'm in the beautiful National Park of Yellowstone. And I'm surrounded by mountains, and I have the sun rising. I guess it still rises off to the east no matter where you are. Just above the mountains to the east. And behind me, and I don't think you can tell, I don't know, I got a bunch of cool mountains behind me and I don't know if that's snow or a glacier or whatever, but there's something really white over there. So I'm going to have to figure that out today. I will figure it out on my adventure. I did go to Montana. I'm 4 miles from the Montanan border, and I went to the lovely town of Gardner, Montana, which I do mean is a lovely town. But before I get to answering all your questions, let's get back to RJ's question about, is there good hiking where I'm at? Yes, right behind where I'm staying, there's these paths that wind up to, I think it's called Beaver Creek or Beaver Trail or Beaver something. And I want to go and hike them because I'd like to be fit while I'm here. And I'm here for 5 months, and I'm looking forward to adventures and discovering things and experiencing life and meeting women from the Netherlands and people from all over the world and just having a bunch of cool experiences. And one of them is hiking. I'd like to, again, stay fit. And I think hiking's a good way to do it, especially here at elevation, especially with big mountains all around where you can hike up. And right behind me, there's a big size hill with some paths, and I want to go up it. But everybody, time I suggest it, they say, bring some bear spray. And I don't know about that. I can't imagine buying a can of bear spray. My strategy is to go in a group and realize that you don't have to be faster than the bear. You just have to be faster than the slowest person in your group. But I can't get anybody to go hiking with me. So I have not actually gone. But I was talking to a woman last night, and apparently there's a hiking expedition going on sometime today. And I would love to do it. And I'm hoping to somehow hitch a ride on this expedition and go on a hike in some beautiful place and meet some new people and experience some new things. And that's what I'm looking to do. But you guys are asking where I am. Again, I'm in Yellowstone. Won't nail it down just yet because I'm having too much fun. Think I can take a bear? No, I don't think I can take a bear, as a matter of fact. I'm working in this area, and I'm going to be serving. I'm going to be waiting tables in this cool location in Yellowstone. And I'm staying in what's kind of a community. It feels like a college campus. And I don't know I don't want to pick up the phone. It's not worth it. I'll probably do lives from over there. But there's a bunch of cool looking buildings over there. And there's kind of people walking around. And there's dorms. And there's an employee pub that I was at last night. And was there till about 9 o'clock. And I'll tell you what, just being there, I think there's a lot of people that probably work here that drink maybe a little bit too much. And I was watching the game and talking to some people, but there was some very inebriated people with me, and I used to drink a lot and be one of them inebriated people and wake up and feel crappy the next morning. And I'll tell you what, it felt so good about 9 o'clock, right before the end of the basketball game, if anybody cares, to go back to the dorm. And I was in the common area, and they got a bunch of books. And one thing I used to really enjoy doing was reading. And I haven't read much over the last 5 years at least, outside of, motivational or self-help or business books. And I found a novel I hadn't read by Ken Grisham called, I think, The Verdict, And it might not be The Verdict, but it's about a jury. But all this is about courts, so it's about a jury. I'm about 12 pages in, kind of wound down my mind last night and enjoyed it, and got into bed, found my reading glasses. I do share a room. Found my reading glasses, popped them on because I was struggling trying to read without them, and read, 12 pages of the book, and found a good place to stop. So I put the phone down, or not the phone, the book down, and popped on some relaxing music on my phone and drifted off to the sweetest sleep, and was able to enjoy the night. I have 2 roommates, and I was telling people at the bar that, and everyone kept saying, "Oh, that's a lot." And I go, "Well, I know how many 2 is." They're going, "I only have 1. 2's a lot." And again, I know how many 2 is. It's 1 more than 1 and 1 less than 3. I don't know if it's a lot, but it's all I know. How's the food? The food's fairly good, I think. The atmosphere could use some, what they serve the food on, I would say, could be upgraded. I wish they'd serve it on regular plates and what have you. They serve it on a tray, and it gives it a air of prison feeling that I think they could easily improve by serving them on plates. Because it's not prison. It's really awesome, and it's really beautiful. And honestly, I'm really, really excited to be here and to meet some cool people. And I don't know, discover where I'm at. On the walk home from the bar last night. Hold on, let me take a sip of coffee. Oh, on the walk home last night from the pub, a couple guys hopped out that worked there and were talking to me for a little bit. And I looked to the right, the path I was going to take back to where I'm staying. And there were a bunch of elk in the lawn. Probably about, 75 yards away from where I was, but right on the direction I was going. And I don't want an elk to get in the way of where I'm going. I might let a bear get in the way of where I'm going. At least that's my thought. I'll go the wide route around the bear. But an elk, I think, should be, I'm not going to go up and try and kiss it or anything, but we should respect each other, I would think. But no, they said, no, don't go that way. Go this way. Go the long way around and less scenic way, because you don't want to get close to elk. They're wild animals, and they're huge, and they could stomp you. So I took their seasoned advice and went the long way around and through a kind of a parking lot area back by the hill. And I'm walking. I'm only about 50 yards from the bar, and I look to my left, and about, 10 yards away, 30 feet or whatever, there's a mama elk and a baby elk. And I'm going, uh-oh. One thing I don't want is an angry mama elk thinking I'm a threat to her baby elk to stomp me and crush me and do whatever elk could do to me. And I kind of scurried around a car and kept the car between. I mean, it wasn't threatening me in any way, but I don't think you want to mess around uh, uh, with, I don't know, something that's probably, I don't know, 500 pounds. I don't know. They're pretty darn big. I don't know. Somebody search that up for me and tell me how much a female elk weighs. I don't know. A lot bigger than me. And apparently they're swarming this area, and they're out all the time, and they're all over. And on the ride in yesterday, I saw a buffalo, and I see things walking up, and I turned the camera around, walking up the hill. I'm assuming those are elk. They have 4 legs right now. And again, I saw buffalo yesterday and elk today, and I think it's just a short matter of time till I find some bear. And I don't want to find some bear from close range while I'm on a hike all alone. So, which gets me back to the story. There's a hiking excursion that I might go on today, and I'm excited about that. Are there any cicadas? No cicadas here. I hear that they're swarming back in the Midwest, or the Naperville where I was from. They were just starting to come out as I was leaving, and was happy to get on my ride and get away from them, because I was envisioning me riding across the country on my scooter getting smacked by cicadas for 1,500 miles, and I'm happy to report that did not happen. So let's have a little more coffee. Was it bigger than me, the elk? It was way bigger than me. I could be a park ranger in the future. I thought about that. I actually looked into park ranger in at St. James Farm. Or no, actually in the DuPage County Forest Preserve. I applied as something attendant that I think would have been a neat job over at St. James Farm in Wheaton. And I realized the money I think the job would have been really cool, but the money they were going to pay wouldn't have covered my bills. And I think they realized that as well, and they figured they probably... So I was never actually offered the job, although I don't think I could have had a better interview. But, yeah, the money wouldn't have been enough to cover my responsibilities. And one thing led to another, and here I am in Wyoming, going to be waiting tables. I'm going to be meeting people. I'm going to be my jolly self. I don't know. Here in Wyoming, I travel well, I hear, and drinking a lot of coffee and sharing some of the travels with you and the experiences with you and the wildlife I see and the strange birds that are flying overhead, and hopefully some beautiful vistas, and hopefully you'll have some cool stories to tell, while not forgetting kind of what I'm grounded in, just kind of sharing life experiences. And again, I was out last night at the employee pub, and I was so thankful to not be drinking, because there's people there that got to wake up early, and I don't know, another beer's so tempting, and they're having fun and playing pool and socializing and on the top of the world, but 5 o'clock or the alarm comes too soon in the morning, and I feel for those people that were heavily served and had to wake up and get their day started this morning. Good morning, JCO Gills. Excuse me. I swallowed my pills this morning, and I didn't chug it with enough water. Again, I don't have a sink in my room. I don't have an end table, and I don't have a lot of things that I've got to figure out, just little things. I didn't have a place to do my coffee show. I have to leave my room to go to the washroom. Just so much stuff to figure out and so many things to do. And I'm looking forward to sinking my teeth into it. And I hope you're looking to sink your teeth into the day as well, and feeling good and getting the caffeine going. Getting your morning started. Where is my final destination for the return trip? I don't understand. Final destination for the return trip. A return trip to me would be Naperville. That's where I came from. I don't know what my final destination is. Where I'm at for the next 5 months. And I'm going to go from snow to summer, probably to snow again in the next 5 months. and I'm going to meet a lot of interesting people and hopefully do a lot of cool things. A lot of guys here. It's opening fishing season in Yellowstone Park, and couple guys I met yesterday. I mean, everybody I met was yesterday. Are going fishing today, and they got fly rods, and they're telling me stories about the fish that got away and the huge trout in these rivers and how awesome it is. And it kind of got me itching to go. I'm not much of a fly fisherman, but I sure do enjoy fishing, and would like to get out and do that, but it seems a little much for today. Buying a fly rod, learning how to fly fish, buying a fishing license, and going fishing. Where I know there's a hiking excursion. Yeah, well, thank you, Goldman Diamonds. You're doing what a lot of men wish they could do and appreciate the small things in life. Do they provide uniforms for my job? Yes, they do. Even pants. I wasn't expecting them to provide pants. I'm going to be wearing black pants, a black apron, and a black shirt. They gave me a name tag. You know what it says on it? It says Ken. That's my name. And it says Illinois. I think they want to encourage that feeling when they have visitors that there's people from all over. If everyone was a local, probably wouldn't be as interesting, and they wouldn't get as, I don't know, is eclectic the right word? Kind of diverse kind of group. Like there's a bird over there. I've never seen that bird before. It's black and white, and it's got a long tail. I saw a raven for the first time. And I've always heard of ravens, and I always thought ravens and crows were the same thing. But I don't think they are. I think ravens are crows on steroids, and they're like 2 or 3 times the size of an average crow. And they look almost like a hawk or something like that. They look kind of scary. I'm from Illinois originally. Key to happiness was leaving there. Well, what's your connection to the restaurant pub in Montana? I'm going to be working there. I'm going to be an employee. I'm going to be slinging a hash. Hey there, my name's Ken. I'll be taking care of you tonight. Can I start you with something from the bar? I'll try and treat it like Ed DeBevick's in Chicago. I'll sit at the table and be intentionally rude. Hello, Liesel Honer. I'll be intentionally rude and sit down and flop down and what have you. No, I don't think that would work well. But I'm going to enjoy it. And, again, probably meet people from all over the world. Again, just a bit ago, a woman from the Netherlands walked by. And, I don't know, hear their stories and maybe share a couple of stories of my own and bring them their food and hopefully make the big bucks and hopefully cover my financial responsibilities and save a little bit, but have an awesome, awesome summer while I'm doing it. And, I don't know, share a little bit of it with you. So I don't know what I have for you today, other than the mama elk wanting to stomp me last night, and the little groundhogs. I think they're called groundhogs. They're little squirrels that dart into the holes, that are all over the place, and funny-looking birds, and bison, and bear. I don't have much to share for you today, but I'm looking forward to experiencing some cool... Oh, my God, there's 2 of them up there. You won't be able to see them, will you? Hey, there's a robin. I know a robin, but that robin looks like it got beat up by these big... Oh, wait, you leave me alone. Don't you poop on me. Don't you poop on me, you black and white bird with a long tail. I'm doing a live show. This is Coffee with Ken. I demand... Flew over me, and when they fly over me, when I'm scolding them, you know it wanted to drop a bomb on me. But I was quick, and I darted to the side. So, yeah, one more sip of coffee, and this is my first Coffee with Ken from... I could go live all day because there's so many spectacular spots. It's going to be hard. You guys are going to get tired of me. Everywhere I go, wow, there's a table. I could sit here and do live with a great view. That'd be really cool. But then I think I don't have that much to say. I'm not that charming, and my audience would get tired of me quickly. And we don't want that to happen. So I'm going to wrap it up and leave you wanting more. You see the sun just popping through. Pop over here. Give you the sunrise behind me. Some mountains off in the distance. The hotel right over there. Looks like a pretty nice hotel. And I don't know. I'm looking forward to my day, and I want to thank you so much for joining me on this Saturday morning. I hope you had a wonderful week last week, and I hope you're feeling good. Hope you had a great night's sleep. If you're stressing or struggling or hurting, think about 2 things you're grateful for right now. I'm grateful for the sunshine and the job that's going to cover my expenses and help me get my feet under me. So those are the 2 things I'm grateful for at this moment. Think of 2 things you're grateful for, and I promise you're going to feel a little better, and your day's going to go a little better. And then if your mind starts worrying about stress or getting into stress or fear and anxiety, think of 2 things you're grateful for at that moment. And again, you kind of can reprogram your mind and catch yourself when you're thinking negative stuff, because life's a lot more fun when you put the negative thoughts in the back, and you're living in a, feeling good and smiling and feeling grateful. So I'm grateful for you for joining me today. I appreciate it so much. I hope you have a wonderful, wonderful day. I hope you're feeling good. I hope you're loving yourself. I hope you're forgiving yourself. And as always, I hope to talk to you soon. Bye-bye.